चलो, so question number 11 and question number 13 is what we'll solve today. काफी इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चंस है, तो थोड़ा ध्यान दो, डेटा बहुत सारा दिया हुआ है, इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस बोथ. Let us start please. Some companies trading and profit and loss account for the year 31st December 2001. So अपना पूरा साल 31st December का है, it's a calendar year. So we have trading profit loss, we've got full details, opening, purchases, manufacturing, sales, GP. GP तुम्हारा कितना है? GP is 2,50,000, sales is 10 lakhs. It's a pure 25% GP rate, direct मालूम पड़ सकता है, ठीक है. Admin expenses, selling expenses, finance charges, and adjust the GP and I will get the net profit, that is 50,000. ठीक है. The company had taken a fire policy for 3 lakhs and a loss of profits policy for 1 lakh. Now, what do you mean by a fire policy? Nothing but a loss of stock policy. ठीक है. Indemnity period of 6 months. So we have indemnity period of 6 months. This will be compared with the dislocation period, and whichever is less, we will do calculations during loss of profit. ठीक है. Fire occurred on 1st April. ठीक है. At the premises, and the entire stock was gutted with nil salvage value. So when we find the loss, we won't adjust the salvage because salvage is 0. The net quarter sales, that is 1st April 2002 to 30th June 2002, were severely affected. So can I say April, May, June? Can I say 3 months is the dislocation period? Yes, because 3 months का sales are affected. ठीक है. The following is the other information. ठीक है. Sales in the period 1st June, एक minute, from 1st Jan to 31st March 2,50,000. Purchase from 1st Jan to 31st March 3 lakhs. ठीक है. Then you got manufacturing expenses 1st Jan to 31st March 70, and sales during 1st April to 30th June. Can I say this is my actual sales? This is my actual sales. Can I say this is the actual sales in my dislocation period? बताइए. Yes, ठीक है, कंफर्म हो चुका है. Then we have got standing charges insured. ये अपने को काम आएगा. And actual expenses incurred after fire. It's not directly given, but this can be inferred as the additional expenses due to fire. ये अपना rise in the expenses. This in my example is nothing but the additional cost of rent that we must have taken once my shop was on fire. These are my additional expenses. अपना point number 7A, 7B and 7C in our loss of profit का questions. ठीक है. General trend is 15%. General trend of 15% volume and a decrease. ध्यान देंगे अपन. This is a decrease of GP by 5% due to increased cost. So decrease of 5% GP is nothing but GP adjustment in loss of profit, and अपना general trend 15% is nothing but again volume adjustment in again my loss of profit का format. ठीक है. Find out the claim for loss of stock and loss of profit. So loss of stock appears to be pretty simple because they have themselves given the trading account. All we have to do is make a memo trading. Details are given in the second table. We'll use those details. We'll use the GP. We'll adjust for trend. And then we'll find out the closing stock on date of fire, and then we'll figure out the claim, and then we'll come to loss of profit. So can I start the loss of stock part जो काफी simple दिखाई दे रहा है? बताइए. हाँ, तो loss of stock तो काफी simple है. So we can directly start with question number 13. 13 ना? Oh sorry, question number 11. Question number 11. First we'll give the heading loss of stock. So अपन ये part फिलहाल solve कर रहे हैं. Tell me, is normal trading account required? The answer is no, because the main objective of making a trading account is to find the GP, and the given question made the trading P&L is already given, so we can directly find the GP. No need to prepare trading account separately. Which means we are directly going to start with a memorandum trading account. Normal memo trading account, 4 से 5 lines should be sufficient. All we have to input is purchase, sales, opening, closing stock. Sorry, opening stock and GP. and then we will compute the stock on date of fire. काफी simple है. बताइए, where do we start from? We will start from the opening stock. Opening stock is going to be last time's closing stock. Last time's closing stock appears to be 90. So opening stock is 90,000. Then we will need the purchases. Purchases we need memo trading to 1st April से लेकर 30th June. Obviously 2002 because fire happened in 2002 or 2012. It can be read as anything. I think 2 here because यहाँ पे I can see the date of 2001. अच्छा वो 200x2 ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, वो 2002 ही है. ठीक है, अच्छी बात है. Purchases. Tell me, what is the purchases? Can I say purchase in the same period appears to be 3 lakhs? मिला क्या? 1st Jan 2 to 31st March 2. 3 lakhs. Hope numbers मिल रहा है. Yes, अच्छी बात है. Then also search the sales for the same corresponding period. Sales 1st Jan to 31st March 2,50,000. Public परेशान रहेगा कि how can the sales be less than the purchases? अरे opening stock में से बेचा होगा, so that's okay. Any other expenses which are a part of trading account? Can I say manufacturing expenses? 1st Jan to 31st March. So we have 2 manufacturing expenses appears to be 70,000. Then the only thing left is 2 things are left, GP and closing stock. And since my job is to find the closing stock, I'll have to find the GP. So working note, GP rate obviously of 2001 is 2,50,000 coming from the trading account divided by 10 lakh of sales into 100 because I need a percentage. In normal situations, I would have applied 25% directly on the sales to get the gross profit and balancing figure would have been closing stock. Is that correct? बताइए. In normal situations, I would apply 25%. लेकिन अगर यहाँ पे तुमको ट्रेंड दे के रखा है, the trend में they have said that there is a decrease in the GP by 5%. Now, normally क्या होता है? You have applied this trend in loss of profit. So you guys think that this trend is only to be applied in loss of profit part. But understand one thing, we are finding the goods lost by fire, which is going to be balancing figure after GP. So if we have the information of the current year GP's trend, we have to apply it wherever, be it loss of profit part or be it loss of stock part. अपन ने majority of the questions में apply नहीं किया हुआ है because trend information was not given and we assumed that whatever was the GP of the previous year, the same will be continued in current year. It is because of which we have used previous year GP. But यहाँ पे अगर trend दे के रखा है, so it is my job to adjust the trend. So what I'll do is less or adjust trend at 5%. Therefore, revised GPR is equal to 25% minus 5%, that is equal to 20%. And this is going to come here to GP at 20%, but 20 कहाँ से आया? Working note. Making sense? Had it been increase in the trend, तुम plus कर दे, तो you would have taken 30%. वो minus rule नहीं है. Whatever is the trend, add or subtract, depending on that, we have to apply. So 50,000 appears to be the GP, and then by closing stock on date of fire is going to be the balancing figure. बताइए, what is the closing stock on date of fire? 260K. So 2,60,000 is the closing stock on date of fire. काफी straightforward था. The only place where mistake can happen is you could have forgotten to adjust the trend. It is because of this mark this adjustment as important. You have the closing stock on date of fire. Now this may or may not be our loss depending on salvage, and that may or may not be our claim depending on the average clause. So I don't see any salvage. In fact, salvage was nil. So therefore, loss is equal to closing stock on date of fire minus salvage, that is equal to 2,60,000 minus 0 appears to be 2,60,000. So loss is equal to the closing stock in the absence of salvage. Now this may or may not be the claim depending on the average clause. So first of all, tell me, what is the value of the fire stock policy? Can I say it is rupees 3 lakhs? So can I say we are over insured ki under insured? Can I say we are or fully insured or under insured? Over insured or fully insured, because our policy is more than the value of the stock. That does not mean that we are going to get more than the loss. Loss is the maximum amount we can claim from the insurance company. So here we can write a note that since policy value exceeds closing stock on date of fire, we are fully insured. Therefore, loss equals claim equals 2,60,000 rupees, and that marks the end of loss of stock or claim due to fire. Simple. As I said, the loss of stock part is very simple. तो उसमें कुछ rocket science है नहीं. In fact, there is no need to even prepare the normal trading account which you usually prepare. Like in fact, details are given in such a way that we prepare the trading, we find the GP, then we find the GP rate, and the GP rate that we have found, that is applied in the memo trading. इसमें तो वो काम भी नहीं है, because they had themselves given us the trading profit loss. So काफी straightforward question है. It is the loss of profit which is interesting. So now the important part starts. Chalo, let us now read the data. Okay, sales has been given for 1st March. So sales has been given for the period before the fire, purchase before the fire, expenses again before the fire, and sales during fire. ठीक है. So there is problem for standard turnover. So let us go step by step. As and when we reach a particular step, we will figure out how to solve the respective part. So as of now, first part is done. Then we'll give the heading as loss of profit. ये अपन solve कर रहे हैं question का second part. As per the format, first we find out the indemnity period. I think it was 6 months. I don't recollect. 6 months. Indemnity period is apna whatever is the policy period. We then compare it with the dislocation period. The dislocation period is 3 months, because we had read that line that the sales suffered for 3 months. Sales suffered, business disorganized, sales impacted, the fire impacted the business. All these are having same meaning, that the period is dislocated, that is the dislocations period. Therefore, the calculations are going to be made for 3 months. Now comes the important part. The important part is point number 2, where we have to find the adjusted standard turnover. So tell me, first of all, फायर हुआ है 1st अप्रैल को. So can I say my adjusted standard turnover has to be from 1st April 01 to 30th June, oh sorry 02, 1st April 02 to 30th June 02. First of all, are you guys convinced with the period that we have to do this calculation for? हाँ, we always find out dislocation period का exact period of the exactly preceding year. In that period sales कितना हुआ है, add or less the trend. This means in this period इतना sales should have happened. बराबर. अभी how do we find this? We want the data. अरे sorry मैंने डेट तो बराबर 1 ही लिखा था. We want for 1 only because फायर हुआ है 2 में ना, तो मैंने 1 लिखा था, फिर 2 लिखा, फिर वापस 1 लिखा. क्या कर रहा हूं मैं? तुम लोग भी हाँ बोल रहे हो. फायर तो 2 में हुआ है ना. अरे द स्टैंडर्ड टर्नओवर मींस प्रीवियस ईयर का ना. फायर 3 में हुआ है कि 2 में हुआ है? सो तुम लोग क्या हाँ हाँ बोले जा रहे हो? तुम लोग भी कुछ खुद का बुद्धि लगाओ. फर्स्ट आई डिड इट करेक्टली, देन आई रोट 2, देन आई अगेन रोट 1. तुम लोग सिर्फ हाँ हाँ कर रहे हो, सब नींद में. बट इज दिस क्लियर? स्टैंडर्ड टर्नओवर इज ऑलवेज फॉर द प्रीवियस ईयर. फायर आज हुआ है तो मुझे प्रीवियस ईयर का टर्नओवर चाहिए. हाँ, यस सर, क्लियर, अच्छी बात है. नाउ द प्रॉब्लम इज दैट द ओनली डेटा आई हैव ऑफ द प्रीवियस ईयर आई कैन से इज ये सेल्स. समझ में आया? all other details given to me नीचे in the table are 2002 related. Are you convinced with this? हाँ, so अपने को थोड़ा मेहनत करना पड़ेगा. One answer you guys can tell, ठीक है, if the sales are 10 lakhs, assume that the 10 lakh sales are constant over 12 months and we'll find the sales of 3 months. ऐसा कर सकते थे, लेकिन there is a better way to find the sales of the previous year. What we'll do is, can I say, first I will write the format. I mean, first I'll mention what I'm doing and then you guys copy one by one. Now, can I say we have the data. First मैं rough में लिख रहा हूँ, ऐसा लिखो मत, फिर मैं will present it later. Can I say we have the data of the sales of 1402 to 30th June 02? Do we have the data of sales of this period? 30th June नहीं, sorry, 1st May. हाँ बराबर, 1st April. Do we have the data of the sales of this period? 1st April 2 to 30th June 2. कितना अमाउंट है बताइए? $87,500. ठीक है. Now, is first of all, using this data, I cannot find the sales of the previous quarter because ये quarter के अंदर तो फायर हुआ है. Are you convinced with this? Yes. ठीक है. Do we have the data of 1st Jan 02 to 31st March? To 31st March 02. Do we have data of these sales? Yes. Tell me वो कितना है? 2 lakh. Somebody said 70,000. ये कहां से आया? वो तूने आई थिंक कुछ खर्चा बता दिया है. This 2,50,000. Now, the sales in the first, थोड़ा ध्यान दो. The sales in the first 3 months of the year 2002 are 2,50,000 and the question has said that the sales of the current year are having a trend of 15% ना. समझा? The sales of the current year is the sales after a volume trend of upward or volume upward trend of 15%. ये समझा क्या? So can I? So are you guys convinced that 2,50,000 rupees of sales are already with a upward trend of 15% given to us in the question? Yes. So अगर 115 content is 250, can I find the 100 content? बताइए कितना है वो? करो कैलसी यूज करो. थोड़ा मेहनत करो, हाथ चलाओ. 217,391. So 217,391 is the sales of 1st Jan 01 to 31st March 01. Are you convinced with this? Because if this is with a trend of 15%, we can go back and find the trend. And we can go back, adjust the trend and find the sales of previous year. Now, can I say 2001 का पूरा sales अगर 10 लाख है, 10 lakh में से if I adjust 217, will I get the sales from 1st April 01 to 31st December 01? हाँ. Subtract करो. What is 10 lakh minus 217? 782,609. 782,609. Don't deviate from the objective. My objective was to get the sales from 1st April 1 to 30th June 1. Abhi this is corresponding to 9 months. What will correspond to 3 months? And this is how I will get the sales of 1st April 1 to 30th June 1. समझ लो, मजा आ गया. पब्लिक सोच रहा है, सोचो. What we did was we found the sales of from Jan to March. From that we subtracted Jan to December sales. We got the sales of April to December. April to December is 9 months. So अगर 9 months का इतना है, 3 months का कितना है? We'll get April, May, June. And this is the standard turnover. Clear? Fair में करे? हाँ, तो ये मैं रफ में किया because I had to ask you guys some numbers. Now we'll present this properly. So let us now present this properly. Write down. Calculation of standard turnover. लिखना है तो लिख सकते हो फॉर डबल रेफरेंस. 1st April to 30th June. ये अपना हेडिंग है. इसके अंदर टर्नओवर फॉर 1st Jan 02 to 31st March 02 is equal to 2,50,000. Therefore, turnover for 1st Jan 01 to 31st March 01 is equal to 2,50,000 into 100 upon 115. Because 2,50,000 already includes 15% upward trend. That number कितना आता है? 217 390. 217,391. 217,391. Therefore, turnover for 1401 to 31 December 01 is equal to 10 lakh minus 217,391. 10 lakh क्या है? 2001 turnover. So out of 12 months turnover, I have subtracted 3 months turnover. I will get 9 months का turnover. That is equal to क्या था वो फिगर? 9 something नहीं 7,782 6,1,609. 782,609. ब्रैकेट में लिख सकते हो 9 months. Therefore, turnover for 1st April to 30th June is equal to 782,609 into 3 months by 9 months. बताइए 260, 870. Now, is this the turnover that you want in point number 2? सोच के बताओ. Is this the turnover in the dislocation period exactly 12 months prior? पब्लिक सोच रहा है अभी भी. अरे बताओ. We have found out the turnover in the dislocation period, exact period 1 year prior. Yes or no? हाँ. So we have just found out the standard turnover. That is point number 2. लेकिन point number 2 में I don't just want the standard turnover. I want the adjusted standard turnover. So this has to be adjusted for trend further and then I will get the standard turnover. Convinced? हाँ. तो ये अपना हो गया. That is standard turnover. So and so. Now therefore adjusted standard turnover is equal to 260, 870 plus 15% trend, which is equal to rupees किती? बताइए. थोड़ा मेहनत करो. हाथ चलाओ. कैलसी चलाओ. 260, 870 plus 15%. What we have found is the standard turnover, but what we need is standard turnover adjusted for trend of 15%. 3 lakh. So 3 lakh. So can I say point number 2 is finally sorted? adjusted standard turnover. This was the biggest catch in this question. So please mark this calculation as important for obvious reasons. यहां तक सबका गाड़ी पहुंचा? बताइए. गाड़ी पहुंच गया, अच्छी बात है. Now that we have found the standard turnover, it is my job to find the actual turnover in point number 3, and thankfully actual turnover is direct given to me as 87,500 in that table. And then what I can do is I can actually find out my sales lost or short sales, that is 3 lakh standard turnover adjusted for trend minus actual turnover appears to be 2,12,500 rupees. Is everything clear till this stage? We have simply applied the formula, lekin we have computed the standard turnover in a very unique way which we had not done before. That makes this question very interesting and important as well. Point number 5 mein we come to our GP rate, and we have a formula to find the GP rate, that is net profit plus insured standing charges, the whole upon sales. Since I want a percentage, it is into 100. Dhundo net profit. Net profit appears to be 50,000 yahan se. Insured standing charges is another 50,000 yahan se. And the sales appears to be 10 lakh yahan se. All the 3 inputs, can I say all the 3 inputs are given to me directly in the table. We just have to find the net profit, we have to find the standing charges from the table itself, compute nahi karna hai. So it is 50,000 net profit plus 50,000 insured standing charges. Sales appear to be 10 lakh directly given to us in the trading account, and this gives us the GP rate of 10%. Any adjustment that is required to be made in the 10%? बताइए. Public बोल रहा है yes, 5% yes. Less adjustment. The adjustment may or may not be always less or more. 5%. Therefore, revised GPR is equal to 5%. Now that we have got the GP rate, we can definitely find out the profit lost, and profit lost is equal to short sales into GP rate, that is 2,12,500 का 5. $10,625. 10,625 rupees. Can I say ये अपना claim का first part है profit lost, and now we'll be doing the calculations for additional expenses incurred due to fire. Is everything clear till this stage? Especially this calculation of the standard turnover. Yes, everything clear. बढ़िया है. Then come to point number 7. The heading is claim for additional expenses. Claim for additional expenses. First is the actual expense. Actual expense appears to be 60,000 given to us in that table. तुम टेबल देखोगे तो टेबल में तुम्हारा लास्ट लाइन दिया था ये वाला एडिशनल एक्सपेंसेस. We have inferred that these are additional expenses which the firm has to incur because of fire. Increase in the expense 60,000. Point number 2 or point number B is additional sales into GP. Normally the question may or may not give additional sales because of the extra expense. In the absence of that, we always assume that whatever is the sales in the dislocation period, they are all because of the additional expense. So we'll mention this fact that 87,500 into 5% is my additional sales due to additional expense. 87 का 5% कितना आता है? 4375. So we have 4375. And point number C is the additional expense into GP on adjusted ATO upon GP on adjusted ATO plus uninsured standing charges. Now, for that we'll have to do a working. यहां तक सबका गाड़ी पहुंच गया? बताइए. Yes. ठीक है. So we'll do a working for the same. Working note calculation of adjusted annual turnover. ये भी important है. The date now adjusted annual turnover. Okay, you guys tell me. चलो, you guys tell me what is the date? What is the date of the annual turnover I want in this step? बताइए. From which month of which year to the end of which month to which year? पहले वो बताइए. चलो. 1st April 1 to 30th March 2. 1st April 1, 31st March, 31st. The perfect. This is exactly 12 months before the date of fire. So it is 1st April 01 to 31st March 02. Tell me, सोच के बताओ, when we were doing all the maths for standard turnover, had we found the 9 months turnover from 1st April 1 to 31st December 2. हाँ, परफेक्ट. तो वो अपन ने फाइंड किया था. अगर तुमको याद रहेगा तो the amount is going to be 782,609. 1st April 1 to 31st December 1. आई थिंक मैंने 2 गलती से बोला था. फर्स्ट April 1 to 31st December 1. बरोबर. 782. And then I will need the next 3 months turnover, and the next 3 months turnover I think is 250,000. हाँ, बट इस ये दो फिगर्स में ट्रेंड एडजस्ट नहीं हुआ है. सोचो, in 782 and in 250 when I add, I'll get some number. This is the standard or this is the annual. I will need to adjust the trend, na? हाँ, लेकिन trend will only be adjusted in the figure of 782 because 250,000 anyway falls in the current year. तो उसके ऊपर तो 15% ट्रेंड ऑलरेडी बैठा होगा. हाँ, ये भी इंपॉर्टेंट है, वो स्ट्राइक नहीं होता है. सो दैट इज व्हाई यू ऑलवेज कीप ऑन मेंशनिंग द डेट्स कि कौन से डेट से कौन से डेट का सेल्स वी वांट, कौन से डेट का कौन से डेट तक परचेज वांट, एंड देन यू करस्पॉन्ड विच हैज ट्रेंड, विच डज नॉट हैव ट्रेंड, एंड keep on doing the adjustments for the same. So now that I know कि मुझे ये महीने का sales सही है, so I'll split that. So what I'll do is 1st April 01 to 31st December 01 782 क्या था वो 782609 plus trend for 15%. What is 782,609 plus 15%? 9 lakhs. अच्छा ट्रेंड ऐड करने के बाद is that the case? I don't know. ठीक है, and then we add sales from 1st April नहीं 1st Jan 02 to 31st March 02, that is 250,000. No trend added as its trend adjusted, and that will total 11,50,000. Is this the adjusted annual turnover? Yes, and therefore profit, if you want, you can just write this down. This is the adjusted annual turnover, so tension नहीं होगा अपने को. Therefore profit on adjusted annual turnover appears to be 11,50,000 के ऊपर 5%, which appears to be 115,000 का half, 57,500 I believe. Yes, so have we found the profit on adjusted annual turnover which we will need in the computation of point number 7C? Yes. So can we go to point number 7C and compute 7C का amount? Have you guys copied this working note? बताइए. Working note copied, everyone? Yes. Yes. So now we can go to point number C and then we can write down 50, नहीं ये नहीं, अपन चालू करेंगे एक्सपेंस से, तो 60,000 into 57,500 upon 57,500 plus UISC. बताइए, how do I get the UISC? How do I get the uninsured standing charges? ये भी important है, strike नहीं होता. Has the question told standing charges insured कितना है? Yes, कितना है? 50. Has the question said what are the total standing charges? Has the question said total standing charges कितना है? No. But can we scan the profit loss account? जो तुम्हारे स्क्रीन पे है, out of the expenses in the profit loss account, can we figure out which are the fixed charges? Let us go one by one. Admin expenses. Can I say admin is fixed? Yes. So मतलब वो fixed cost है. Then comes selling expenses. Selling. Can I say selling is fixed cost or they depend on goods which are sold? जब फायर होगा, जब सेल ही नहीं होगा, तो सेलिंग बिकम्स वेरिएबल. हाँ, तो इन द एब्सेंस ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन we can assume the selling are also like those billboards and all, but in the absence of information we'll assume selling are variable, as in they are not pure fixed, they depend on goods to be sold. Finance charges. Can I say finance charges are again fully fixed? They are my interest costs. So can I say 1 lakh? Can I say 1 lakh and 80,000? 1 lakh 80,000 is my standing charges, and out of which 50 are insured. So balancing figure becomes uninsured standing charges. बरोबर का? थोड़ा घूम घाम के है ये क्वेश्चन. इंटरेस्टिंग. सो अगर तुमको ऐसा पीएनएल देके रखा है, सो इट इज आवर जॉब टू फिगर आउट व्हाट इज स्टैंडिंग, व्हाट इज इंश्योर्ड, व्हाट इज नॉट, व्हाट इज अनइंश्योर्ड एंड थिंग्स लाइक दैट. ये समझा क्या? सो 1 lakh फाइनेंस चार्जेस and 80,000 admin charges. 1 lakh 80 is the fixed charges, and out of the fixed charges 50 is mentioned to be specifically insured. Balancing figure becomes uninsured standing charges, obviously assumed that selling are variable. Any queries here? लिखना पड़ेगा अपने को. बरोबर का? Yes. So here we will write the figure directly और उसके नीचे उसका गणित. One lakh is admin, 80 is interest, और क्या नाम है उसका? फाइनेंस चार्जेस. चलो सेम वर्ड्स यूज करेंगे. And 50 is ISC, and this 1 lakh 30 is coming here, and we will get the answer. One lakh is finance, okay, and 80 is admin. अच्छा उल्टा. Tell me, what is the amount of point number 7C after doing all the ganit? बताइए 60,000 इंटू 57,500 अपॉन 187,500 18,400 as per reliable sources, and we have to select A or B or C, whichever is least, which appears to be 4375. बरोबर का? Yes, any savings in standing charges in the question? I didn't read any. So point number 6, loss of profit, and point number 7b, additional expenses ka claim together will make the loss in the absence of any savings in standing charges. So let us find out the loss. Therefore, loss is equal to profit lost plus additional expenses minus savings. प्रॉफिट लॉस कहाँ गया? पॉइंट नंबर 6. हम लोग कब से इधर उधर घूम ही रहे. 10,625 प्लस 4,375 minus 0. So 15,000. Any queries in the 15,000 figure? बताइए. अच्छा क्वेश्चन है, ये भी इंपॉर्टेंट है. द अमाउंट ऑफ दिस 1,30,000, इसका डेरिवेशन भी इंपॉर्टेंट है, ये भी स्ट्राइक नहीं होता है. एनी क्वेरीज इन 15,000 का फिगर बताइए. नो. what is the policy value? Policy value appears to be 1 lakh, and the profit on adjusted annual turnover appears to be 57. Again we are over insured. So since policy value exceeds GP on adjusted annual turnover, loss equals claim equals 15,000 rupees. And therefore my conclusion is loss of stock 2,60,000, loss of profit 15,000, total 275,000. बरोबर का? यस, मजा आ गया. काफी बढ़िया क्वेश्चन. यस.